Ooh-wee. You know what? Some people really can have it all, man. Some people really can have it all. Look at Nelly. God must have blessed Nelly extra. Nelly has Ashanti. Nelly has millions and millions of dollars. Nelly has a music career that spanned a long time in the industry, and he is still able to tour and do big shows and collect large checks. And now Nelly has a baby on the way with Ashanti. You know how long a lot of us been saying, Nelly, put a baby in her. Have a baby with Ashanti, Nelly. Marry her, Nelly. Marry Ashanti. Well, look, they both been around each other for quite some time. They both, what you could call, spun the block and came back. And surprise, Nelly and Ashanti are already married. Yep, they actually tied the knot 6 months ago. This was confirmed by People magazine, People.com, and the stars are expecting their first child together later this year. Awesome news. So Nelly and Ashanti, according to People, has been secretly married for 6 months. So Ashanti ain't out here just trying to be his baby mama. She is not cool with just dropping a baby for Nelly, and next thing you know, we break up and I'm just a statistic, another woman. Ashanti is like, nah, you got a wife, me, partner. We've been around for quite some time. Ain't no guessing. We know all each other's flaws and likes and dislikes and good points and weak points and all that. There's no time to see nothing no more. You putting a baby in me, you putting a ring on it too, right? And Nelly is like, I don't have a problem with that because you the person. So it's like that. People obtained documents on Wednesday, June 19th, showing that Ashanti, who is 43 years old, and Nelly, who's 49 years old, they tied the knot back on December 27th at 2023. Can we pause for a moment and just look at the two and recognize that they are aging beautifully? Golly. Shout out to them, man. Ashanti waited until she was 43 years old to have a baby. And I'm sure this is who she always wanted one from. Because she could have had a baby a long time ago from anybody else she was with. And Ashanti is a very private person. So it's not like the public has a long list of ninjas that she's been in bed with. She is not one of those ones that came into the industry and she got hoed out kind of thing. We hear of stories from Irv Gotti. We know of one other guy, and then there's Nelly. And we talking about over 20 years in the industry. If over 20 years for a woman, all you could point to is two people or 2.5 people, and I say half because we don't really know if Irv Gotti joint was true, but yeah, then that she clean, man. She good to go. So Ashanti is 43. I'm surprised. I'm still looking at the picture right now as I'm doing this voiceover. She's 43 and Nelly is almost 50 years old. Wow. That's what's up. Grown people doing grown people things. Tied the knot back in December 27th of 2023 quietly and kept it moving. No big fanfare. No front news headlines. No, and look, check it out, right? If anybody can afford to have a big wedding with lots of star-studded people showing up, event type of thing, it would be Nelly and Ashanti, because they know a lot of people in the industry who are cool with them. So they could definitely have a star-studded wedding. They didn't want that. I'm sure these two, that's so wholesome. They wanted it to be about them. You understand? They wanted it to be. I know somebody is punching the air right now because you broke, and your to-be wife, your fiance, is telling you she want a wedding with 150 people, and she want the wedding at the church, the big expensive church with the long walkway, red carpet style, and then she wants to be whisked off in a limousine to the after party. What the hell they call that after the wedding? A reception. And then she want to be jumping on a jet heading to Fiji or some exotic location in the world for her honeymoon, and she wants her ring to be at least 5 carats of solid diamond. And she Nelly and Ashanti didn't do any of that. They just simply went, got it done, kept it quiet, and they're telling us almost a year later that they're married. The couple previously announced their engagement and their pregnancy with their first child, but not a wedding. TMZ was the one that first broke that news. And the whole time they were married and wasn't telling us anything. I think behind the scenes they locked in and they were like, listen, we're not youngins anymore. You know what I mean? You 43. I'm 49. I'm about to be 50. If we're going to do this, let's do this the right way. Nelly has always spoken about marriage and what marriage means to him. And that's why he is not in a rush and he wants it done right. Because if he marries, it's going to be for life. Because he comes from a family who takes marriage seriously. And all the people in his family who are married, they stay married. Right. And he didn't want to be the one to come mess up that tradition and start going through married, then divorce, and then married and divorce. And then, so he waited. And now the time is right and it's done. Earlier this week, Ashanti had an interview with Entertainment Tonight about the proposal and about her dream wedding ideas. Well, describing the moment that the rapper popped the question to her, Ashanti said it was a beautiful, intimate moment at home. See that? Pay attention, y'all. He could have done this at a concert, on stage, let the whole world know. Ashanti wasn't craving for that type of attention. Some women, you propose to them at home or in a hotel room or some intimate location, they probably won't feel excited about it. That's how you know you marrying the wrong one. She didn't want no excitement, man. It was just two of them at home. And he proposed to her at home. And she said it was beautiful and it was intimate at home. She joked that her outfit proved that she was not expecting it at all. So it wasn't like they got dressed up and got ready and lit some candles and there were flowers everywhere and a few people in attendance and everybody is clapping and cheering. It was just them at home. She had on one of his t-shirts and his boxers. That's the details. I see women out here today talking about if he proposed to me the wrong way, I'm saying no. Then, brother, I suggest you never propose. If he proposed to me the wrong way, I'm saying no. Think about that. If you really want to marry somebody, there is no wrong way for them to propose to you. You know what I'm saying? Right. You just wait for that moment. And when it comes, your soul says, thank God, because this is the person I want. And this is the moment I've been waiting for. That's just how I see it. So she was home in one of Nelly's t-shirts and one of his boxers, chilling. And she called that a beautiful, intimate moment. That's what's up. Now in May, Ashanti celebrated her first Mother's Day because she was pregnant when Mother's Day came around as an expecting mother, sharing the festivities on Instagram. And in the photos, she posed with Nelly and other family members, cradling her baby bump and smiling. This Mother's Day was so special, quote unquote, is what she said. She captioned the post, right? She said, having our families together as we are about to embark on such an incredible journey. This is amazing. Wishing all the amazing moms to be a beautiful Mother's Day. And she did a whole lot of smiley faces and heart emojis and all that other stuff. #grateful. Then she said, yeah, I know I'm late. It was so much food, I got distracted. P.S. I only had one plate though. You know how it goes when women get pregnant and they say, why you eating so much? And she like, I'm eating for two. Well, she's letting us know that she wasn't eating for two. It was a lot of food around, but she was eating only for one, and she only had one plate, even though it might have been one big old plate. Now, they began dating back in 2000 before breaking up in 2013. They rekindled their relationship after another 10 years in 2023 and announcing their engagement and their pregnancy nearly 1 year later. I think it surprised both of us. The hot and hair hitmaker Nelly said on a podcast with Rashida, listen, when Nelly and Ashanti came on the stage, I forgot what it was, Fat Joe was there, everybody saw it. They had not seen each other in a while, and you could see the chemistry fly just by them looking at each other. Everybody was like, if you go back and look, Fat Joe on his podcast, just like the other day after, he was like, Nelly, come on, man. You got to go get Ashanti, man. Get her and wrap it up, tie it up. That's y'all. Do it. and everybody else was cheering for them. It was just genuine. So in April 2024, announcement that the two were expecting their first baby together, Ashanti emphasized the changes in her life in an interview with Essence. She said, "This new year of my life is such a blessing full of love and hope and anticipation. Motherhood is something that I have looked forward to." She also subtly confirmed that they were engaged when she referred to Nelly as her fiance. And everybody was like, fiance? Oh, yeah, but a lot of people got fiancés. I know women that have 10 fiancés and she has never been married. Just every boyfriend is a fiancé. I guess it's one way of saying I'm running through a lot of men, but I'm not hoeing. So I call them fiancé because each one is special and could lead to a marriage, whatever. They be taking the joking piss out of fiancé. But apparently Nelly's fiancé turned wife shortly after she was a fiancé. Shout out to them. Big up to Nelly and big up to Ashanti. I don't know. I'm happy for the couple, man. If you're one of them who grew up in the era where Nelly and Ashanti came into the game and you're from that age group, right? And you've seen the growth over the years and then you see it ends with this or it comes to this because it's not an end. It's a new beginning like this. You're happy as hell for them. You wish the same for yourself, right? Right. All right, now, leave your comments in the comment section below and send a whole bunch of love and well wishes to Nelly and Ashanti, especially now with their baby coming into the world. I wish them nothing but happiness. I'll catch y'all on the next video. It's BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. Y'all already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.